In the small town by the peaceful lakeside, there lived an old man. He didn't have any children, and his wife had already passed away long ago. His body was getting weaker and weaker, which made it hard for him to take care of his life on his own. So, moving into a nursing home became his helpless choice. And the old house by the lake that had accompanied him for many years had no alternative but to be sold. This old house was located in the city center. It had an advantageous location and was close to the park. Once the news spread, house buyers came one after another. The offers were rising continuously. It quickly rose from the initial $60,000 to exceed $100,000. And the heat didn't fade away. The old man sat on the porch of the old house looking at the glistening lake surface. With all kinds of things. He had all kinds of feelings welling up in his heart. Every brick, every tile, every grass, and every tree here had engraved his life tracks. Those times spent with his wife and the moments of laughter with the neighbors had all become things that he couldn't bear to part with, even though his body was inconvenient. His reluctance to part with the old house was always there, like a shadow. At this time, a simply dressed young man walked over and said, "Sir, I've always dreamed of living in this lakeside house, but I'm short of funds. I only have $40,000. If you are willing to sell it to me, I'll use my craftsmanship to repair and improve the house better. I'll accompany you to watch the sunrise and sunset, play chess and chat with you, and take care of your daily life so that you won't feel lonely in your old age anymore." The old man stared at the young man's simple and honest face. Sincerity in his eyes was like a beam of light shining into the old man's heart. He trembled slightly as he stood up, patted the young man on the shoulder, and showed a gratified smile on his face. Finally, the old man decided to make the deal at $40,000. This transaction was not about the amount of money, but about the exchange of emotion and companionship. It deeply reveals that in this materialistic world, people often lose their lives. People often lose themselves in the pursuit of material wealth. However, the real source of happiness actually lies in the sincere emotional bond between people. The old man's choice was a longing for warm companionship, and the young man's sincerity wove a warm and affectionate net for the old man's twilight years, making us understand that the value of emotion far exceeds that of material things. And that it is the brightest and brightest thing in the world. The first pearl in life. And please subscribe for more video, thank you.